Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the HZ English Pod, the place where learning English is easy, fun, and part of your everyday life. I am your host, Zara.
And I am Hamza. Hello, Zara. Hello to every single person listening or watching right now, whether you are on your phone, on your laptop, on the bus, or maybe you are already in your bed getting ready to sleep. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so happy you are here with us today.
We really are. And Hamza, I have to say, today's episode is one of my favorites because today we're not just teaching English, we are teaching you a habit, a small, simple, powerful habit that can change your English forever.
Oh, that sounds big. A habit that changes your English forever? Zara, tell me more. What is this habit?
Okay, here is our hook for today. Are you ready, everyone? Here it is. Every night, before you sleep, spend just 5 minutes talking to your pillow about your day. That is it. 5 minutes. Your pillow, your day. In English.
Talking to my pillow? Zara, are you serious right now?
100% serious, Hamza. And by the end of this episode, you will understand exactly why this tiny habit is so powerful. So stay with us.
Okay, I trust you, Zara. Everyone, stay with us because this is going to be a really good one. But first, before anything, please click the like button right now. It takes 1 second and it helps the HZ English Pod so much. It tells the algorithm, hey, this is good content. Show it to more people.
Yes, and please subscribe if you have not already. We make these episodes for you, for learners who want real, simple, practical English. Subscribe so you never miss an episode.
And share this with one friend, just one friend who is also learning English. You will help them and you will help us. Okay, Zara, let's go. I want to know everything about this pillow habit.
Perfect. So, Hamza, let me ask you a question. And everyone at home, think about this question too. Have you ever studied English for months, maybe even years, but when someone asks you to speak, your mouth just stops?
Oh, yes, this happens to me. My brain knows the words. I can read English, I can understand English when I hear it, but when I open my mouth to speak, nothing comes out. Or it comes out very slowly. I feel like my brain is buffering, like a slow internet connection.
Exactly. And this is such a common problem. This is the problem of input without output. Let me explain. Input is English coming into you, reading, listening, watching videos. Output is English coming out of you, speaking and writing.
So most learners do a lot of input, but not enough output?
Exactly right. Most learners spend all their time studying, reading grammar books, watching English movies, using apps. And those things are good, but they never practice producing English themselves. They never practice speaking.
And so when the moment comes to speak, in a job interview, with a tourist asking for directions, with a new friend, they freeze because the mouth has never practiced.
The mouth needs exercise, just like a muscle. If you never use a muscle, it becomes weak. Your speaking muscle, your English speaking muscle, needs daily exercise.
So we need to exercise our mouth every day in English. But here's the problem, Zara. Most people say, I have no one to practice with. I don't have an English-speaking friend. I don't have a language partner. What do I do?
And this is why we talk to our pillow. Your pillow is always available. Your pillow never laughs at your mistakes. Your pillow never judges you. Your pillow is the perfect conversation partner for a beginner.
That is actually genius. My pillow is very patient. It never interrupts me. It just listens.
The best listener in the world. And the most important thing, when you speak out loud, even alone, your ears hear your own voice. Your brain hears English coming from you, And that is very powerful.
So speaking alone at night is not crazy? It is actually smart English practice.
It is the smartest thing you can do at night. Besides sleeping, of course. Now, Hamza, let's talk about why the nightly review works. Because I want our listeners to understand this is not just a fun idea. There is a real reason this habit helps your brain learn English faster.
Oh, I love the science part. Okay, everyone, get ready to learn something interesting.
So here is the first reason. When you learn a language, in the beginning, your brain has a middleman. When you want to say something in English, first you think in your first language. Maybe Arabic, Urdu, Spanish, French. Then you translate it to English, and then you speak.
Yes, this is exactly what I do. Someone asks me, "How was your day?" And inside my head, I think, "How was my day?" Okay, let me translate. My day was good. How do I say that in English? And by the time I figure it out, the conversation has moved on.
Exactly. The translation step makes you slow. But when you practice describing your day directly in English, every night, again and again, something beautiful happens. Your brain starts to make a direct connection. Life experience goes directly to English words. No translation, no middleman, no delay.
So I am training my brain to think in English, not just translate into English?
Precisely. And the second reason is memory. At night, before sleep, your brain is preparing to store the day's memories. When you review your day in English, your brain stores those memories with English words attached. So the language becomes part of your life, not just part of a textbook.
Whoa, so I am literally storing my memories in English? That is incredible.
And the third reason, and this is very important, is confidence. Every night that you complete your 5-minute review, you prove to yourself, I can speak English. Small proof every night builds into big confidence over time.
So it is not just about the English. It is about believing in yourself, believing that you are an English speaker.
You're not just learning English, you are becoming an English speaker. And there is a big difference between those two things.
I love that. Everyone, write this down. You are not just learning English. You are becoming an English speaker. That is the goal of the HZ English Pod.
Okay, now let's get practical. How exactly do you do the nightly review? Let me walk everyone through it step by step. Hamza, you play the student. I will be your teacher.
I am ready. I am the student. Teach me, Teacher Zara.
Perfect. Step 1. Find your moment. This is the last 5 minutes before you sleep. You are in your room, maybe you are in bed. The lights are low. The day is finished. This is your moment. No phone, no TV, just you.
Okay, so I put down my phone. I turn off my show. Just 5 minutes. I can do that.
Step 2. Start with a simple opening sentence. Just one sentence to start. For example, today was a good day. Or today was a hard day. Or today was a busy day. Just one simple sentence to open the door.
Today was a good day? That's easy. Anyone can say that.
Step 3. Walk through your day. Morning, afternoon, evening. What did you do? What did you eat? Who did you see? How did you feel? Just talk through it like you were telling a story to a friend.
Can I show everyone an example? Okay. Today was a good day. I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning. I made tea and I had bread for breakfast. Then I went to work. At work, I had a meeting with my team. The meeting was a little long, but it was okay. For lunch, I ate rice and chicken. In the afternoon, I finished an important report. I felt proud. In the evening, I came home, I cooked dinner, and I watched one episode of my favorite show. Now I am in bed. It was a good full day. I am tired, but happy.
Hamza, that was excellent.
Did everyone hear that? That was a perfect nightly review. Simple sentences, clear, real, direct. No complicated grammar, no fancy vocabulary. Just honest, simple English about a real day.
And I did not translate anything. I just said it in English, directly.
Because you practiced. Step 4, don't stop for mistakes. This is very important. If you say the wrong word or the wrong tense, keep going. Do not stop, do not go back. Keep talking. The goal is fluency, not perfection.
So if I say I goed to work instead of I went to work, I just keep talking?
Keep talking. Your brain will fix it over time. But if you stop every time you make a mistake, you train your brain to freeze when you make a mistake. And that is the habit that kills fluency.
So mistakes are not the enemy. Stopping is the enemy.
Beautiful. Write that down, everyone. Mistakes are not the enemy. Stopping is the enemy. And step 5, the final step, end with one feeling. Just one sentence about how you feel. I am grateful for today. I am excited for tomorrow. I am tired but proud. End the review with a feeling.
Oh, I like that. It is like a little gift to yourself at the end of the day.
Exactly. You worked hard. You spoke English. Now you close with a good feeling and you go to sleep. Now, Hamza, let's talk about the mistakes people make when they try this, because some people start this habit and they give up after 2 or 3 days. Let's help our listeners avoid that.
Yes, because I want everyone to succeed. What is mistake number 1?
Mistake number 1, making it too long. Some people try to do 20 minutes or 30 minutes, and then they feel tired and they quit. 5 minutes only. Short, consistent, and done. 5 minutes every night is 100 times better than 30 minutes once a week.
Small and consistent beats big and sometimes. I like that rule.
Mistake number 2, waiting to be perfect before starting. Some people say, my English is not good enough yet. I will start when I know more vocabulary. No, you start now with the words you have. Even 10 words, even 5 words. You start with what you have.
So there is no minimum level? Beginners can do this too?
Absolute beginners can do this. Today was good. I ate rice. I am tired. Good night. That is a complete nightly review for a beginner. And it is powerful because it is real and it is spoken.
What is mistake number 3?
Mistake number 3, doing it in your head instead of out loud. Some people think, I will just review my day in English in my mind. No, you must speak out loud. Your mouth must move. Your throat must make sounds. Your ears must hear your voice. This is what trains your speaking muscle.
Even a whisper counts?
A whisper counts. If your family is sleeping, you can whisper, but your lips must move. The sound must come out of your body. That is the rule.
And mistake number 4?
Mistake number 4, giving up after a bad session. Some nights you will feel very tired and your English will be messy. You will use wrong words, your sentences will be short and broken, and that is completely normal. A bad session still counts. A messy 5 minutes still teaches your brain more than silence.
So the rule is, done is better than perfect. Every night. Even if it is not great, you did it. And that matters.
That is exactly the rule. Done is better than perfect. Now, let's look at some great English words and phrases you can use in your nightly review. Hamza, I will give the word, you make a sentence.
Oh, I love this game. Okay, go.
First word, productive. It means you did a lot of useful things.
Today was a very productive day. I finished 3 important tasks at work.
Excellent. Next, relaxing. It means calm, peaceful, easy.
My evening was relaxing. I sat outside with a cup of tea and I listened to the birds.
Beautiful.
Next, challenging. It means difficult, but in a way that helps you grow.
The morning was challenging. I had a difficult conversation with my manager, but I stayed calm.
Perfect use. Next, I bumped into someone. This is an idiom. It means you met someone by accident, without planning.
Oh, I like this one. Today, I bumped into my old neighbor at the grocery store. We talked for 10 minutes. It was a nice surprise.
Great sentence. And our last phrase, I am looking forward to. It means you are excited about something in the future.
I am looking forward to the weekend. I am going to visit my family and rest.
Excellent, Hamza. Everyone, practice these 5 phrases in your nightly review tonight. Productive, relaxing, challenging. I bumped into, I am looking forward to. Use them and they will become part of your natural English forever. Now, Hamza, I want to share a story. This is a story about a student. Let's call her Layla. Layla watched one of our episodes 6 months ago. She was a complete beginner. She could say hello, thank you, and how are you, and that was about it.
Oh, I know this feeling. Many of our listeners are at that level.
Layla started the nightly review. Every night, just 5 minutes. In the beginning, her reviews were 3 sentences. Today was okay. I worked. I am tired. That was everything.
3 sentences.
That's a start.
But she didn't stop. After 1 month, her reviews were 10 sentences. After 3 months, she was talking for 7 or 8 minutes and not even noticing. After 6 months, she sent us a voice message in English telling us about her week. A full 2-minute voice message. Clear, confident, beautiful English.
Wow. From 3 sentences to a 2-minute voice message in 6 months? Just from the nightly review?
Just from the nightly review. Consistency is the most powerful force in language learning. Not talent, not intelligence. Consistency.
Everyone, if Layla can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Start tonight. 3 sentences is enough. Just start.
Okay, let's bring it all together. Hamza, give us the golden rule for tonight.
The golden rule is this. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done. 5 minutes every night before sleep. No excuses.
And remember, your mistakes are not your enemies. They are your teachers. Every wrong sentence teaches your brain. Every messy review is still a review. Every whispered sentence is still output.
And your pillow? Your pillow believes in you completely. It has never doubted you, not even once.
Ha, the most supportive listener in the world. Okay, let's review the 3 tips one final time.
Tip 1, speak out loud for 5 minutes before sleep. Tip 2, use simple, honest sentences about your real day. Tip 3, don't stop until you are done, even if it is messy, even if it is short.
And now, your homework. Tonight, do your first nightly review, and then come to the comments and write 1 sentence from it. Just 1 sentence. Tell us, what did you do today? What did you eat? Who did you see? Write it below in English right now.
We read every comment, every single one, and we are cheering for every single one of you. We are your biggest fans here at the HZ English Pod.
You are not alone in this journey. We are here every step of the way. Now go rest, speak your 5 minutes, and wake up tomorrow a little bit more fluent than you were today.
Because that is how it works. A little better every day. Every day, a little better. That adds up to something amazing.
See you in the next episode, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Sweet dreams and sweet English. Keep going. We believe in you.